Hello everyone, and welcome to the introduction to research method in psychology. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Dr. Anna Krasotkina. You can call me Anna, but like everyone who spent a lot of time at the university to get their doctoral degree, I really like to have this doctor before my surname. I started studying psychology in Russian State University of Humanities in Moscow, Russia. This is where my accent comes from. By the way, sorry about my accent and sorry about all the mistakes I do when I speak English. It's definitely not my first or not even my second language, but I try my best. I continue studying psychology in Germany, where I get my Master of Science in Psychology at the University of Gießen. My doctoral degree in developmental psychology I also got at the University of Gießen in the lab of Gudrun Schwarze. In my free time, I love to spoil my dogs. I have two of them. My middle-aged lady Peppa, who is teeny tiny Havanese girl, and my big gigantic Papa George. He is a little bit naughty boy, but I love him more than anybody else. I have office hours every Tuesday, starting this week. If Tuesday doesn't work for you, don't worry. Just write me an email and we will find a better day. Speaking about emails, I prefer communication per email and I usually answer my emails very promptly. Please never call me. I'm sorry, I know. I have my telephone number in my syllabi, but I'm rarely in my office and it's never a good time. I will try to answer all the emails as quick as I can, and if it's urgent, just write urgent in the topic of email and I will answer it right away. Well, I'm not a fan of rules, but we do have some. I am very eager to hear your feedback. I just started to work at McEwan University and I'm also pretty new to teaching, and this is my first time teaching this course. So if you have some ideas, I seriously love to hear them. And if you have some difficulties with exercises, with quizzes, with midterms, or with anything else, please ask me. I will try to help. I understand that life happens. Sometimes it just doesn't work as it intended to be. Well, I'm always on your side, and I will always happy to help you. In this course, we have a textbook, and it is absolutely free to download. You can download this book by clicking on this link. You can also find this link in syllabi. You can download this book in a different format depending on how you prefer to read it. If you prefer to read it old style, in a form of a physical book, you can buy it. It's pretty cheap, only a little bit less than $14 on Amazon.com. Let's speak about course plan. In this course, we have certain modules, and each module corresponds to one chapter from the textbook. There will be some extra material, maybe something I find interesting or helpful, and all this extra material will be posted or linked on Mescanas. All the assignments will be submitted per Mescanas as well. Please don't email me. Let me share some ideas I had when I was creating this course with you. Well, there is a huge problem with ChatGPT. And if you see it as a battle, then we, your instructors and professors, are definitely losing it. It is impossible to make any assignment ChatGPT proof. The only idea we, as faculty, had is meet all the assignments in person. In this case, we can see if students use anything to their help and be sure that there is no cheating happening. Usually, students are not very happy with this decision, and understandably so. If you are enrolling yourself in online class, you are expecting it to be online because it is its name. So let's make this class an experiment of some sort. All the assignments in this class will be online, but you will not use ChatGPT. Please. Let's speak about assignments a little bit more. Every week we will have a reading quiz. To master in reading quiz, you shall write a corresponding chapter in the textbook. Each reading quiz will contain 10 multiple choice questions, with only one answer being correct. You are absolutely welcome to use your textbook and there is no timer, meaning you can use all the time you need to get your answers. Only 10 best scores will be averaged towards the final grade, and these 10 best scores will weigh 10% towards the final grade. Both the midterm and the final are created exactly the same. Both of them will be held online through Mescanas, and you will have 1 hour and 30 minutes to answer all questions. You will have 24 multiple choice questions, which will be very similar to the reading quiz questions. Each of these questions weighs 1 point. There will be 4 open-ended short questions. Each of them will weigh 5 points. There will be another 1 long question that will weigh 10 points. Both the midterm and the final are non-cumulative, meaning that the topics being asked at the midterm will not be asked at the final. Each of these exams will weigh 15% towards the final grade. Again, I ask you, I beg you, please do not use ChatGPT in your answers. The part of your grade that weighs the most is the research project. You are asked here to conduct a hypothetical study. Hypothetical means that we do not need to find the subject, test the subject, do any statistic. So we will have only the fun part of it. It also means that you can choose any research topic. You absolutely can go creative or even go crazy. Do whatever you like. The research project has 2 stages, a research poster and a research presentation. Both of them have very similar structure. I will explain it using research poster situation. At first, you will create your research poster. I will provide you with an examples. Then, your fellow students will provide you with a feedback. I will also provide them with an example of those feedbacks, and these feedbacks will be graded by me as well. After that, you will have a possibility to use the feedback and redo your poster. And this final version of the poster will be graded by me. I will look specifically how you progressed in your poster creation and how well you work with the feedback. By the research presentation, you should create a PowerPoint slides and record yourself presenting them. You do not need to show your face if you don't want it. Again, your fellow students will provide you with the feedback, and once again you can record your presentation to achieve a better grade.